Welcome back to Houston. So far, a compelling set of pitching matchups in games 1 and 2 of this series, and as good as those games were to watch from a pitching standpoint, none more compelling perhaps than what we're going to see today. Dallas Keuchel, who's been brilliant at home, and Edinson Volquez for the Royals, John, and though he's only faced Houston once in the last few years, at the end of the day, he's never lost to the Astros, a perfect 6-0 against Houston.
Well, he's up for a big task. Volquez is going to have his secondary pitches working against this lineup. Yes, there's a lot of strikeouts in this lineup, but if Volquez doesn't get secondary pitches over, it's going to be a long game. And then what can you say about Dallas Keuchel? I don't care where you pitch, what level. If you're 15-0 at home, you're doing something right. And really, when we talk about Dallas Keuchel, it's all about soft contact. He's got two of the greatest pitches, but this guy just never seems to get squared up. And Statcast is going to show us why. I don't care if you call it a sinker or two-seam fastball, it's nasty. The hitter thinks he sees it in one area and just gives up on it. Look for each corner to be a huge part of today's game. That two-seam fastball allows for this type of action off the bat. The exit velocity under 60 miles an hour is not going to produce a lot of good results, and that's exactly what he does. He's in the top 3 in softest contact. We see again exit velocity, a sinker in, jams him at 45 miles an hour. This could prove for easy work for the infield. And when we look at 85.58, the lowest average exit velocity, when you want to know why this guy's going to win the Cy Young, that stat and the ability to throw his two-seam fastball and slider against these left-handed hitters for Kansas City, they know they're up against it.
There's so much great intrigue in this matchup. A guy that gets a lot of outs by working outside the strike zone against a Royals team that rarely fishes outside the strike zone. Game 3 is coming up. We're going to take a quick break in Houston. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the opening pitch coming up next.